Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brian. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. How's everybody going?
Morning, Brian.
Doing today? Welcome in, Bavella. Good morning. How are you? We're back today. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was just not having a good day, so don't need to go into it, but is what it is. But today we got some Long Dark, we got some Planet Crafter, we may even try a little more Manor Lords later this evening if we're feeling randy. But at least we're going to do Long Dark and some Planet Crafter today, so that's going to be fun. We are still going on our Endless Night run. We're on day 81. We're currently in Timberwolf Mountain in the Mountaineer's Hut. We're going to be heading towards Ash Canyon today. That's our ultimate goal, is to finish up here in Timberwolf and head off to Ash Canyon and get Ash Canyon started up, which should be fun. So let's get into it with no further ado. Grading finals at the moment. Oh no. Oh no, Bavella. I'm so sorry. That can't be fun. All right. Do we have any... Okay, we got all of our arrows made at the moment. Yes, we do. Okay. Yeah, we lost an arrow to a wolf here too, which kind of sucks, but oh well, that's life. All right, so that's empty. We got some rabbit pelts curing and some guts curing because we need to repair, I believe, a couple of rabbit things. Yeah, we need to repair our rabbit stuff. Our deer stuff is in good shape again, and we do have our second bearskin coat now, which is nice. Alright, what do we got in here? We got our acorn grounds, our burdock root, some leather. I want my fish trap with us. Oh, Astrid. Oh, Astrid. Oh, we got 76 sticks on us. That's why I was like, why are we so heavy? Oh, 76 sticks will do that to you. There we go. Now, without all those sticks on us, we aren't that heavy at all. Alright, so we got a piece of cedar on us, fuel-wise. We do have some big teas on us. Gonna drink a couple of those down to get our water back. How much water do we actually have? 0.44, okay. We do got our nice herbal teas. Alright, I do want to take my mill flour and my cooking oil because we are going to make ourselves... Actually, I'm going to pick up some of these sticks here. Because we are going to be making ourselves some rabbit pies so that we can carry a little more weight. It's going to go night vision, but we don't need it because we need to cook. We're gonna have light. No, I want to start with sticks. Excuse me. I had to switch over to YouTube. Twitch was twitchy. Twitch was twitchy, Ari. Yeah, Twitch is sometimes kind of twitchy. But hey, whether you're over on Twitch or YouTube, it's all good. It's all good either way. Good to have you along either way, my friend. Alright, let's go ahead and get some of that cooked up. Now, I don't know if I can make the... I don't know if... Oh, I do have enough to make rabbit pie. Okay. But we will need to get some water boiled up because rabbit pie does take some water to make. It takes, what, 0.15. But the rabbit pies are going to come in very helpful because we're going to want to carry extra carrot. We're going to want to carry extra stuff with us. Now, I don't know if I want to take the quality tools. I do want to take some of my arrow shafts. Maybe like 10 of those. Maybe like 21 feathers. And a maple. And a couple of cured guts. We'll probably want to make a new bow. How are we doing on cloth? Cloth we're okay on. can leave one of those here. Actually, you know what? Let's leave the crappy one here. I'll just take a 100%er with me. Take a 100%er. That should be totally fine for everything we need. We're going to be coming back through here. So I'm going to leave one of those here as well. Oh, I left all my fishing hooks out there. Okay, let's go grab our fishing hooks real quick. Can't believe I left my fishing hooks out here. I was like, where's my fishing hooks at? Oh, I left them out here. Just because. Because it was a thing to do. Yeah, sometimes Twitch is a little twitchy, Ari. I totally get that. I've run into that issue before myself. Yeah, there's all my fishing hooks. I think we've killed pretty much all the wolves on the lake. Like all of them. Like a couple of times now, to be honest. Give you guys night vision there. It's a wee bit on the dark side. A wee bit cold out here too. If I needed meat, we have the wolf there, but I'm just gonna leave him be because I don't want to make him respawn any quicker than he's gonna respawn already. All right. Close that up. Okay, we got our fishing hooks now. I guess I'll leave that here, and I'll leave these here because we don't really need them. Since we have our fishing hooks, I guess I'll leave the other sewing kit here because we really don't need it, per se. Just kind of trying to lighten up the load before we go into Ash Canyon. I'm going to leave the box of 24 matches here, too, because this is way more matches than we'll need in Ash Canyon. Because we're going to find a bunch of matches in Ash Canyon. Hey, Heinrich, yes, this is a cozy little hut. It actually is a cozy little hut. Let's do it on weight. I'm just going to put a bunch of these in here just so I don't have them on me. There we go. That's enough teas on us. 2 minutes till ready on the rabbit pies. We still have more rabbit to cook as well. Make a little more rabbit pie. Alright, there we go. And if anything else I want to cook up here? Not really. Let's just make some more water. What is in Ash Canyon? In Ash Canyon is the technical backpack, which will give us greater carry weight. So it's a very important item that we want to get. Okay, that did not work because I have it set on the wrong thing. There we go. So yeah, and there's other good stuff in Ash Canyon too, but the main thing that we want there is the technical backpack. Firebug Redhead, how you doing? Hello, hello. If we can get that, we'll be very, very happy. Why is it using up the? Okay, so it used all of that. Yeah, I just having a bad day yesterday. It wasn't anything like physical. It was more mental. More mental. Tomato soup. I'm gonna keep those here. That's empty. All right, I got everything I want out of there. These are almost cured. So yeah, we're gonna get these rabbit pies made up, and then we're gonna head off to Ash Canyon, I think. The mine worms, yeah, the mine worms were attacking. That's a good way of looking at it. So I took a day. I took a day for myself and recovered and relaxed and didn't have any issues or worries, and it was very nice. So putting the pies out on the stoop to dry. How much percent do the animal hides dry per day? It's different for every animal hide, Heinrich, because like these, the fresh rabbit hides only take 3 days to cure, whereas the black bear takes 12 days to cure. So the black bear hide is going to cure, so the rabbit hides will cure like 33% during the day, each day. The black bear hides take 12 days, so they are a lot less, like 8%. And Nora with a 22-month. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, those days off are very important sometimes. Thank you, Honor, for the 22-month. But thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I just needed a day.
Well deserved.
Thank you. Yeah.
Back and feeling better.
Yep, I'm feeling better, feeling strong today. So, Lazy Medic with a 5-month resub as well.
26 just.
And hi, Mrs. Honeypot. How are you? How's it going? So yes, feeling a lot better today. Feeling a lot better about the world, a lot better about myself, and a lot better about everything. So, all right. So those need to still be cured. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for these to get cured. That's what I'm waiting for. Otherwise, we would have already headed out. But I want to get the rabbit pies ready. Whoa, where'd the rabbit pie go? There it is. I want to get the rabbit pies ready. Put them out here to cool. So hopefully no wolves steal them off my front porch. Aw, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, yesterday was just one of them days. One of them days you're just like, okay, I just don't, the world just is not cooperating today. I'm gonna take one extra leather with me. I'm gonna take that acorn ground. I'm gonna leave these burdock roots behind. Now I believe when I get the recipe for it. Oh, I don't have it yet. Yeah, I need mushrooms for it. Let's go grab a piece of bear meat to eat. Yum yum. There we go. Leave some water here for ourselves for later. But hey, today's better, and we're going to do some Long Dark today. We're going to do some Planet Crafter this afternoon. We're going to get back into our hardcore Planet Crafter. And then we might try a little bit more Manor Lords. I really had a lot of fun with Manor Lords. It was a little triggering, but in my downtime yesterday, I decided, you know what? I'm going to watch a few videos on Manor Lords and just kind of check it out and see what other people's, the way they approach it. And it gave me some it gave me some good insights on things you can do to make the gameplay a little bit more amenable to yourself, especially with the combat. The combat now makes a lot more sense to me than it did before. That's one thing about Manor Lords that I will say, is that they don't really give you a lot of direction. They don't really explain a lot of the mechanics to you. Which is okay. I have nothing against a game leaving the mechanics up to you to figure out. But it does make it a little, it'd be nice if they had like a tutorial that you could do or something, or tutorial mode or something like that you could do, which would help you kind of understand a little bit more of it. All right, we're gonna eat a little piece of meat here. Well, this sucks. I was gonna leave. A lot of games leave the tutorial till closer to the release. Yeah. Well, and I quite enjoyed Manor Lords for what it was. I had a lot of fun, but now I understand I understand a lot more of Manor Lords, so by watching a few other videos, and yeah, I'm very happy about it. Also good eating my dinner and watching Ath, two of my favorite things to do. Aww, well, Mrs. Honeypie, it's great to have you here. Okay, so basically we're stuck in this cabin. It's cold. Luckily, we have really good warmth, so we're at positive 12. Now we just have to wait for Mr. Storm to pass us by so we can get the hell out of this cabin. Okay, let's just sleep a couple hours so we have our full rest back. There we go. There we are. Alrighty. Let's see. What fuel do we have? We have 6 sticks and a cedar. I'm gonna grab 4 more sticks just to have them. We're gonna get our pies. What's our weight now? 40. Oh, wow, we're actually good. 45.34. That's really good. That's really good. Remember the turkey stew I made a while ago? Yes, that looked delicious. Oh, and you made enough for more meals? For 2 more meals. Nice. You know, my mom used to do that all the time. Is Endless Night an official game mode? No, Endless Night is not an official game mode. I mean, it is an option it's an option in the game, but it's not an official game mode, no. Oh, let's close the door. No need to be rude about it. But yes, Endless Night is one of the custom modes that you can choose, where basically it is never daytime out. Which makes the game really interesting. There's just so, I mean, as far as I've seen, the stuff that's been hardest to kind of reconcile, to wrap my brain around, is, you know, when you're playing the regular game, you definitely are on a day-night cycle. You're like, okay, it's daytime, I can do X, Y, Z. Okay, it's nighttime, I can do X, Y, Z. You know, I can do these things during the night, these things during the day, and usually never the two shall cross. But with Endless Night, no, it's different. I'm going to leave these cattails for when we come back, because I don't need them right now. With Endless Night, you have to take into account that you can only craft and you can only repair clothing and read books outside at, you know, because it's nighttime, and there can't be a storm. There has to be some sort of clear condition. Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind. Let me ducky hug. You want endless day, you never want night. Well, see, and that's the thing, too, is usually... The thing I like about playing this game mode is it's getting me more used to moving around at night. Which usually, in most games, I just hole up at the night during the night and don't go anywhere. I was like, nah. Like, I've done everything I want to during the day. I don't go anywhere at night. I'm just out. I think with Endless Night, though, you do have to have some pretty good map knowledge, because it's a lot harder to see things at night. Because although you guys have night vision right now, this is what I'm seeing. And this is a pretty clear night. So, you know, I'm seeing quite a bit. Well, you know, it also, Enora, it teaches you new skills. Like, moving around at night is a skill that I've never really had. I've never really enjoyed being outside in the long dark at night. So it's a very difficult thing for me to process. And to be like, okay, this is cool, I can do this. Okay, I did bring my toolkit along. I was like, did I bring my toolkit along? Oh, crap. Yes, I did. Okay. Do we still get auroras? Oh, yeah. Yep, we do get auroras. We've actually had quite a few auroras. Which is pretty dang scary. I do not see Mr. Wolfie Boy. I'll probably hear him before I see him. I just want to do this, go into the cave, and go to the hatch up here too. Go to the three-way cave in the hatch. Oing, oing, oing. Couple shirts. Not gonna get much out of here except stuff I can break down. Nope, we'll be summiting after Ash Canyon. Socks, some pants, some more pants, and some shoes. Yeah, we're gonna go to Ash Canyon first, and then we'll do our summit run. We'll basically go into Ash Canyon, make the big loop, and then we'll come out through the deer clearing up here, and then do the summit run then. Yep. That way we'll have the backpack, and we'll be able to carry more stuff down from the summit. It's all an evil plan to have more carry weight to get down from the summit. With more stuff. More things. Whoa. Whoa. Actually, we might just go ditch in this cave really quick. Just go through it and get warmed up, then go to the three-way cave. I was thinking of going straight to the three-way cave, but I think I'll do this. If they gave me 100 kilo carry weight, I'd still find a way to be overweight. Well, yes, that's true. And not evil, that's what you do, right? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to turn off night vision because we are going to get out our lantern. Go traipsing through here real quick. This will get us warmed up as well, so that's always a good thing. We were, you know, 16% hypothermic, not too bad. Plus, this will give us, we should get a little bit of coal in here. Maybe? A tiny bit of coal? Yeah, I'd still find a way to be overweight, though, Hallis. What have you died to the most in the long dark? Probably wolf attacks, I think. I mean, directly wolf attacks. Indirectly to the cold. But yes, I would say the most direct killer is always wolf attacks. Hoping there'd be more coal along there, but there's not. Kenneth, how you doing? Good afternoon. My own hubris? Well, that too. Yeah, cold and complacency is usually what gets you. But I'd say overall, the direct deaths are probably to wolves. Indirectly, though, the cold is the cold in this game is the silent killer that most people never take into account. Because the cold slowly but surely, like, knocks you down a peg and it eats away at your health, and then by the time you get hit by a wolf, you know, you're at 60% health now, and the wolf just wipes you out. So, yeah, the cold puts you in a position to die easily. Yeah, the cold, you'll look down at your health and be like, oh god, I hope I don't have an encounter right now, because I'll probably die. And I must have all the sticks, that is true. That's the thing, is like, if they gave me 100 kilos carry weight, I'd just be like, I can pack on more sticks now. I can carry more sticks with me. Huzzah! I got my nice Atheenon mug. Look at that. Me and him. Right there. It's such a long cave. I forgot how long this cave was. Oh, are we overweight? We are overweight. Huh. I did not realize we'd gone overweight already. Why can't I sprint? Because I'm overweight. There we go. Because someone picked up too much crap. I don't know who that would be. Maybe me. It's that clothing we picked up is what it is. Wow, there's our first bottle of antiseptic we found. That is crazy. It used to be you found antiseptic everywhere, but now you don't. Tylea, how you doing? Hello, hello. How's it going? I would never pick up too much stuff. Oh, I always pick up too much stuff. Yeah, well, I hadn't seen it for a long time. Actually, there's nothing up there. I'm gonna squat by this fire and rip some clothes apart, I think. And then maybe we'll take a rest. Alright, let's rip some of this clothing apart. We got these heavy shoes that we can just turn into leather. The pieces of coal, you know, Balverine, they are very irresistible. There needs to be a sarcasm for a font. Yeah, you know, the thing is, I just have not seen a lot of antiseptic in the game lately. I just didn't know. I didn't know really if it existed any longer because it's been so long since I found a bottle of it. But obviously, it does exist. So, cool beans. All right, so we are getting down there in weight. It's just all this stuff is so heavy. There we go. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, we have a pair of sports socks. I was like, I know I have one extra piece of clothing. I should have 16 pieces of clothing right now, and I had 17. So I'm gonna keep the antiseptic because I don't have any old man's beard wound right now. And if we get hit by a wolf, we may need that. I need to remember. I need to remember to get old man's beard. Don't let me forget, chat. That's your job now. It's chat's job to remind me about the old man's beard. Yep, see, I put it all on chat. I just like, chat, it's your fault if I don't pick it up, so you better make sure I pick it up. Alright. But could we get, by the way, Honora, could we give a shout out to Tylea, please? Who's not only a wonderful streamer, also a member of the stream team. Okay, I'll pull it for you. Oh, it's like little. Ah, nope, that's not giving me any old man's beard. I tried.
You see a lot. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the little ladies' room. I'll be right back.
The little ladies' room, yes.
Go right ahead.
Well, Tylea, thank you so much for being here, and go check out Tylea last playing some Helldivers 2, which I guess they rolled back their whole needing you to sign into something. I heard some big controversy about Helldivers 2 that was just getting, they were just getting lambasted by everybody. Everybody was just like up in arms about it. So, you know, glad they're rolling that back. The actual Pepe says Atheenon, a huge survival genre fan. I came across your mini guides, which have been a huge help since I just started Long Dark last week. Much love, brother. Well, much love to you too, my friend. If you have any questions at all, oh my. Oh my. If you have any questions at all, actual, just feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. Wait, I might have already told you this. If I did, I'm sorry. No, actually, that was your first chat. That was your first chat, my friend. Oh, Jesus criminy. Oh, good Lord. We step outside right into a blizzard. Yeah, Sony caved in. Well, you know, Tylea, they caved in for right now. They're probably going to try it again at some point, but they caved in for right now. Yeah, because a bunch of people, the players, yeah, that's what I heard, is there were a bunch of players who paid for the game, and they're blocked from playing because the country they live in doesn't allow them to do that. It's like, really? Really? Triplewood, how you doing, my friend? Wow, that is really loud. But yes, if you have any questions at all, actual, please feel free. And, you know, even if I'm not playing the Long Dark, if, like later today, we're going to be playing Planet Crafter, which I don't know if you've ever checked that one out. It's a really fun sort of Subnautica. It has very Subnautica feel to it. You know, even if I'm not playing Long Dark, feel free to ask. Just played a patch. Just watch a patch playthrough. Oh my god, I want it. Yes, are you talking about the guy who played through the endgame crisis, but then he lost? The cybernetic lady took over, because I watched that on YouTube, I think yesterday. Yep. I want it too, Gary. We're gonna be starting a brand new Stellaris tomorrow with the Machine Age. Ooh, yeah, I know Stellaris isn't the biggest thing on my channel, and a lot of people don't watch it, but I really love Stellaris. It's such a fun game. Twitch was twitching again, huh? Twitch does that very often. I'm gonna eat a pie so we can get a little extra carry weight. Took us up to 13. That way we can pick up these sticks, this firewood, this torch, an extra box of matches, a new pry bar. Oh my goodness gracious, another book. Woo, let's go, a tin of sardines. Yeah. I consider myself pretty good at survival games since it's been my main genre for years, but Long Dark humbled me real quick. I started on Stalker, second highest difficulty. My first time playing, started in the prison like a knob. Hey, you know...
The actual Alpacaga just subscribed.
Oh, thank you for the sub there, man. I appreciate that very, very much. Very, very much. I'll be playing Stellaris tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's Tuesday afternoons, Killer Strawberry. I usually do it on Mondays, but they coming out with a new update tomorrow. So I'm going to be playing it tomorrow afternoon instead, because that's when the update's coming out. The thing I was going to say, actual, is that the Long Dark will humble you very quickly. It is a game, it is a survival game unlike any other survival game out there. The main difference being that although some survival games will give you the option of a single life, of a permadeath, hardcore mode, whatever they want to call it, the Long Dark does not give you that. It's all permadeath. It's all you get one life, one chance, and that's it. Which makes it very unique in the genre, because most of them will give you a do-over. Most of them will give you a mulligan. Yeah, there is no option but death. Yeah, definitely, Killer Strawberry. Come on by. We'll be starting about noon tomorrow. We're going to be building our new machine race, and we're going to be plowing through it. I have a lot of fun with Stellaris, but man, it is a tough game. Wow. Wow, am I insane for going out in this? Just a wee little bit. I know generally where I'm going. I know generally what direction I'm heading in. I have a vector that I'm planning on. Okay, there's the rock. There's the rock. Okay, we got the rock. Let's see, can I go up around the rock? I think I can. I can't even run. I can't even run right now. There's no pending disaster. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I get overwhelmed by Stellaris and stop playing it. Well, the nice thing about Stellaris, here's the nice thing about Stellaris that I found, Killer Strawberry, is if it starts getting overwhelming, you can just slow it down to speed 1. You can pause it a lot and just kind of look around the universe and figure out what you want to do. I've gotten a lot better with Stellaris than I used to be, and it doesn't overwhelm me as much anymore. It used to overwhelm me like crazy. Hey guys, look what we found. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. It's like I got a homing pigeon. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's drop our meat out here. Drop our pies out there. There we go. Oh yeah. No, it's that. Now, the thing you'll have to understand, actual, is the only reason I can do that is that's almost 7,000 hours of playtime coming into play there to help me find places, because I've wandered around most of these zones. There's very few zones that I'm not really familiar with. And so even Timberwolf Mountain, I have a general idea where I'm going at all times, which is probably the hardest thing to get down. The map knowledge, the number one thing that'll kill you, actual, is not having map knowledge. That's why I recommend most people start on like Voyager and learn all of the maps and kind of get familiar at least with like the major landmarks on most of the maps, because that will help them live long term. Because the map knowledge above anything else will help you live long term. And then beyond that, if you do find yourself stuck in a blizzard, here's my best advice to you. Pick a path, put it on auto walk, and just walk straight forward. Don't go to the left or right. Just walk until you hit a wall or you hit somewhere, because you'll eventually hit something.
Silent hills of ice
and getting
snow,
lost is the worst thing.
Atheenon creeps with his torch held low. The beasts will hunt by scent and sight. Atheenon sleeps to pass the night. When daylight breaks, Atheenon stalks. While the chat continues on with their talks. A howl rings out to pierce the day. Atheenon hopes his shot won't stray.
All right, we got a lot of fuel on us. We got these books, which don't do me a damn bit of good because they improve fire starting skill. Actually, no, wait a second. We don't have fire making 5, do we? We don't. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, I mean, it's more a matter of just being able to like maneuver around the maps. And really, I will say you started in one of the hardest zones you can start in. Blackrock, Bleak Inlet, Hush River Valley, Ash Canyon are some of the higher level, harder zones to play. Hey, Valor, how you doing? What are my tactics versus a Timberwolf? Oh boy, tactics versus Timberwolves. Timberwolves I hate because they're broken anyway. But my main tactic versus Timberwolves is to hold a torch. Oh well, I love HRV, but that's because I have a lot of experience in it. I'll hold a torch, and either that or a flare if it's really windy out. And then you try to find a place that you can light a fire, stand behind that fire, and then just kind of shoot at them as they come in. That's about your best chance against them. The biggest problem with Timberwolves is they kind of nip at you, and one nip can make you bleed, knock your clothes down by like 20%. And we aren't talking usually just one piece of clothing. We're talking multiple pieces of clothing. We're talking they'll hit your gloves and your hat and your coat all in the same breath, or your boots and your pants. You know, it's like it's very frustrating dealing with the Timberwolves. Let's just put it that way. And hello, Soren, how you doing? Grimlock, how are you, buddy? Hits the bedroll. Yeah, hits the bedroll you don't even have on you. Yeah, that can happen too. Believe me. Let's repair this. Yeah, Bleak Inlet. See, and that's the thing is on Interloper, to be honest, on Interloper, there's not really a reason to go to Bleak Inlet or Blackrock. There's nothing there that you cannot get easier in other zones. You don't need to go to Bleak Inlet or Blackrock on Interloper unless you just want to have fun. Unless you're bored and you just want to go there and have fun and possibly die. I finally found my way to the Gold Cave via all the ropes, and I decided to go down and fell and died. Yes, that could happen. You did Signal Void. Nice! Signal Void is really fun. The best bet when you're doing Signal Void is repair the one in Muskeg. Do not go into Bleak Inlet that night, because then you'll have Timberwolves you have to face. Go in the next night. Oh, jeez. Valor! Thank you for the 100 bits, my friend.
If you have no ammo, arm yourself with a lot fuel for the fire. You will need it to make a lot of torch to throw into them.
You will. Yep. Well, that's one thing that is one way you can get rid of the Timberwolves too, is throw a lot of torches at them. I'm gonna give you guys night vision because it's gonna be a little on the darkish side out here. Let's go ahead and find our. Oh, there's our pies. I see our pies right there. Let's pick up our pies and eat one. Yum 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 yum. Get our meat. There we go. Blackrock just let me down. I was thinking I could make it to the prison and base there. Only it's almost barren, has nothing there. Spent hours avoiding wolves to get there. Heartbreaking. That's one thing about the Long Dark actual, that especially on the harder difficulties. That's one thing you probably want to get. It's a different perspective you have to take on the Long Dark. The Long Dark is not really a base-up survival game. The Long Dark is more about packing what you can on your back and going and moving and exploring. Yeah, now, usually I will have multiple mini bases set up in each zone. I'll have some mini places where I've left food, water, fuel, and I'll leave those behind for when I move back through the zone. But generally, for the Long Dark, you need to be moving to really make it an effective. It's an effective strategy to a real effective strategy to surviving long term. Because also remember that everything in the game, all the items in the game, the clothing, the food, all that sort of stuff, it all starts to decay the moment you have spawned into the game. So if you don't move around quickly, you're gonna not be able to take advantage of a lot of the items that are in the game because they'll be gone. Or they'll be decayed to a point where they don't do you any good anymore. So definitely moving around is I mean, that now on lower difficulty levels, you definitely can do base up type things a lot more effectively, just because there's just way more materials in the game. But on Stalker, you can still do that a little bit, but on Interloper, it's not. If you try to base up for more than a week or so, unless you already have your weapons and stuff. Once you get your weapons and stuff like that, you can do a little more basing up because you can kill a big animal, get a lot of food. But it's even then kind of difficult because now they've added in vitamin C problems. So, excuse me. Now they've added in vitamin C issues. So if you like kill a bear, you can't just live off the bear for the next 2 weeks. You'll get vitamin C deficiency. So I did not do the thing with the beard. No. When Ath was doing his X days in each zone, he saved Blackrock and Bleak Inlet till the end. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. My current playthrough, I've learned to be a rambling man. It really hurts my hoarder playstyle. Oh, believe me, it hurts my hoarder playstyle too, actual Pepe. I am a big hoarder as well, so it hurts me on many levels. I just wanted to check out this hatch. Let's see if this hatch has got anything in it for us. Hello, Mr. Hatch. I can't see. Okay, it doesn't look like it does. No, it's got cardboard boxes. It's got the shelf, the bed, a crate. The crate's nice, though. I can break that apart for wood. It's only a 12-minute crate. That's interesting. That's an interesting crate. All right, let's light the lantern up just in case. You inspired me to map Zone of Contamination on my main run. With the lack of food, I've never been so happy to find and kill a bear in my life. Yeah, that zone has some major issues with lack of food. Yeah, Zone of Contamination is definitely, it's kind of sketchy staying alive there if you don't bring a bunch of your own food in. Just because it has such a lack of good resources and good food around for you to eat. All right, we're going to eat that, drink this. We'll sleep a couple hours. I mean, we're not going to sleep that long. We're only going to sleep for as long as we can, but there we go. Okay, so now we got that. We're at 53.39. Let's eat a pie. I've got a lot of fuel on me right now. Let's just drop one of these books here. We actually, you know, we're probably gonna come back to this place later on. Because this is a good little base up spot. I'm gonna drop the fir wood here too. And we're gonna drop the 3 reclaimed woods. There we go. That puts us at a good weight. We can still pick up a few things. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Woo! Oh, hey, look, it's a beautiful night out. It's a beautiful morning. All right, now we can look around for some old man beard. Actually, I'm going to drink down a few of my big teas. This is another thing you might want to take into account. If you hit the escape button, you can stop drinking the tea before it's gone. And mushroom teas and rosehip teas, they don't give you the healing benefit until you finish them. Now, coffee, herbal tea, and birch bark tea, the more of it you drink, the better benefit you get. So those you want to drink all of to get the most benefit. The birch bark or the rosehip and mushroom teas, though, you want to drink it early to get the food and water out of it, but then save it so you can save the rest of it so you can use it later to heal yourself. And the birch bark, the mushroom teas, they take care of like food poisoning and intestinal parasites. It's an antibiotic tea. And the rosehip teas take care of pain. So it acts like a painkiller. Basically, they're liquid form of antibiotics and painkillers. Doing 50 days in each zone on interloper settings is freaking hard. Yes, it was. Yes, it was really hard. I'd say the first 200 days were probably the toughest beat'll be, because I didn't have a backpack, I believe, for the first 100, or a bedroll for like the first 100 days, and I didn't have a weapon for the first 200 days. That was crazy. That was absolutely nutty. But Chris Martinez, how you doing today? Hello, welcome in on the YouTube side. Facts, I on the 793 wolves right outside my farmhouse stalked the hell out of me. Yeah, that's one thing about Stalker as well, actual Pepe, is that on Stalker, there's actually more wolves than there are on Interloper. But they don't hit as hard as they do on Interloper. On Stalker, you can survive 1, 2, maybe even 3 wolf attacks. Yeah, your clothing's probably going to be ruined. You're going to have low health, but you'll be alive. On Interloper, one singular wolf, if you get the wrong wolf at the wrong time, he will take you from 100 to 0 in one fell swoop. Oh, you know what I just heard? You know what I just heard over here? God, I wish I had some fire hardened arrows on me. Where are you, little buggers? Heard some ptarmigans over here. Give you guys night vision so you can see them a little bit easier. They're right over in front of me here. God, night vision doesn't really help. The nice thing is we can sneak up on them. Shh. I found with the ptarmigans, you just point and shoot. This one's like, why is my brother dead over here? What's going on? What's going on, bro? There we go. 4 for 4, baby. Woo! Where's my arrow at? Where'd my arrow go? You son of a ptarmigan! Oh, there's 2 arrows over there? That was weird. One of my arrows went over to the other ptarmigan. Or no, it didn't. Did one of my arrows break? I lost an arrow. Oh, that makes me so mad. I lost an arrow under the snow. Oh. Oh, that makes me so sad. I only have 9. I've been watching your videos and started playing. Love the game. Survived 76 days so far and love every minute. Awesome. Well, you know, Chris, and the thing I always tell everybody who's just trying out Long Dark for the first time, don't feel like you have to play like me. Don't feel like you have to play like anybody. You play your own style. Play the difficulty level that suits you. There's no, you know, it's all, with this game, there's no, like, competition in my mind. There's not, like, you aren't a good player if you aren't playing on Interloper or anything like that. It's like, play at your own pace and enjoy the game, because there's just so much so much to enjoy about this game, and as long as you're having fun and you're challenged by it, that's great. There's some people, I mean, you got to also remember that under 5% of the players of this game play Interloper on a regular basis. Some people will dabble in it, but Interloper players are a very, very, very small percentage of the players of this game. Most people play it on Stalker or Voyager, or some sort of custom setting. That's just, I mean, that's just what most people are most comfortable with. And that's totally cool. That's the totally cool thing is that, you know, you can play it on whatever difficulty you want, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, as long as you're enjoying it and having fun and you're challenged by it, go for it. And there's some stuff that, you know, doesn't translate from one difficulty level to the other, but a lot of it's all the same. I mean, I'm playing on a custom mode right now because I wanted to have it be endless night, so it's never daytime out. And I wanted to have it have the guns turned on so I could get rifles and revolvers. Although I found 2 rifles and honestly I haven't kept them. I haven't kept them because I'm like, I don't need them. I don't need them at this point. Alright, we're going to get all the ptarmigan meat here. Then we're going to have ourselves a little ptarmigan barbecue. We're going to make some broth. That's how we're going to do. And then what we're going to do... Okay, so I'm going to drop... Whoa! Okay, everything's falling out of my pants now. Whoa, ladies. I just wanted the ptarmigan meat to drop. And I want to drop my pies. There we go. Okay. Got 7 matches, 30 days until I have a chance to find more. Oh, well, you know what? That's, you know, if you can find like a Maglins or something, that'd be great. What zone did you start in, Beetlebee? What zone did you start in, just out of curiosity? 'Cause I started in a random zone. I started, I believe, in Pleasant Valley on mine, which was really tough. Takes so long to harvest these. I had my first moose encounter, and that did not end well. I shot it with a pistol, but had no effect on it. Any tips on bringing him down? So the biggest thing you can do with the moose, I mean, now you got to understand, I am a total fanboy of the, I love the bow, and I think the bow is one of the most most effective weapons against the moose, especially at high skill level. When you have high skill level, bringing down the moose with the bow is super fun, and it's not super hard. So I would recommend using the bow on him, but that comes with its own issues. Shooting him from far away is your best bet. If you can shoot him from a distance, sometimes he won't even see you. If you can't shoot him from a distance, having a flare gun available to follow up with your original shot is the best way there, because then he's always afraid if he gets a flare shot in his face, he'll always run away. But the moose is a very tricky animal in the first place, because unlike every other animal in the game, the moose does not bleed out. You have to kill the moose with a critical in one shot. You don't get to just like keep shooting at him and have him bleed out eventually. Eventually he'll just stomp you into the ground. So you have to approach him a little differently. Now, one thing you can also do is if you find a high ground area where he can't get to, where you can like jump on a log, or you can crawl up a log, or you can get on a cliff side where he can't get to you. You can shoot him from there, and he has no choice but to just run away if you hit him and you don't kill him. So you can sort of cheese the moose a little bit. If you find like a good hunting area for him or a good hunting blind. Yeah, you can also sort of do a little move on him. Triple, thank you for the 3-month.
76 just subscribed.
Oh, thank you for the 3-month resub there, buddy. I appreciate that. Let's cook up some ptarmigan broth. Yum, yum. All right. Oh, I don't have any water, do I? We need to get some water first. So let's get some water going. I forgot you need water to make broth. That doesn't really work if you don't have water. All right. Okay, so I got all that meat on me. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna eat that nuts and stuff. So yeah, my advice is find a higher ground that the moose can't get you at. Oh, and was that 6 months in advance? What? Oh my gosh, at tier 2? Holy crap, dude. So that's like, okay, wow. 6 months in advance. I didn't even notice that part of it. It doesn't say that. Wow, 6 months in advance at tier 2 as well. Thank you for the tier 2 sub there, buddy. That deserves some more points, Triple. That deserves some more points there. My wife loves the cooking, the stews and pies. Unfortunately, there's not enough flour in the world. Yeah, that's my disappointment too. They need to give us something like the acorns, Gary, where we could make flour. So something where we could make some flour out of stuff or something. You know, like if we had 4 acorn grounds, we could, or 4 things of acorns, we could make acorn flour out of it or something like that. That would be pretty cool if we could make some flour of our own. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of guaranteed matches in Pleasant Valley. Yeah, Pleasant Valley, it has like 1 thing of matches, and you might find 1 or 2 others, but it's gonna be pretty rare. Okay, we're gonna put some water in here, and then we're gonna get the broth in here because the broth takes a little while to prep. There we go. Some abandoned warehouse with weed in them, and you get to grind it yourself. That'd be kind of cool. 33 minutes there. Drink down some water so we stop taking damage. So yeah, out of all that, I'd say my best advice is find high ground, shoot the moose from a distance, and have a flare gun ready to follow up on your initial shot. If he starts charging, you can pull the flare gun out, shoot him in the face. Sometimes the flare gun will actually kill him. Sometimes it'll actually kill the little bugger. So if you do that, you have a good chance of killing him too. Let's put a few more stickity boos on. Oh, I don't have many more stickity boos. Interesting. Let's put another piece of cedar on there. There we go. Also started playing Call of the Wild. I have played that. I played that, I think, a long time ago. I think I played that one. Didn't I play that one? Or am I thinking of a different game? I may be thinking of a different one. Maybe I'm thinking of Wild 8. Oh, Hunter Call of the Wild? Is that the one you're talking about? Hunter Call of the Wild? Yeah, I played that one a long time. That one was a little too slow-paced for me. When I'm playing Long Dark and that one was too slow-paced. Yeah, isn't that funny? No, but I did play Call of the Wild. Yeah, I was like, wait a second. So that's Hunter Call of the Wild, correct? Yes, okay. Yeah. That's the hunting one. Yep. I enjoy watching. It's weird. You know, there's those games you enjoy watching, but you don't enjoy playing. Isn't that the weirdest thing? It's like, that's one of those games that I really enjoy watching other people play it, but I don't enjoy playing it myself. It's just so, it's such a weird thing. It's like, there's always those games that you do enjoy playing, and you don't enjoy watching. Then on the other side, there's ones that you enjoy watching, but you cannot stand to play it yourself. And I don't know why. Oh, the hunting in it looks amazing. The hunting in that is really good. Oh, shoot. I forgot I have this one piece of ptarmigan meat to cook. Give me my ptarmigan. Let me see ptarmigan. All right. Drink down a nice thing of broth. The broth turns a kilo piece of ptarmigan, which is about 400, 500 calories, into a 850 calorie broth that has no smell and weighs 0.8, and you can heat it up and make it hot, and get a warm-up bonus off of it as well. So ptarmigan broth is really good. It does take salt to make it, so you have to have the salt to make it. But as long as you got some salt, you'll be okay. Let's repair up a few pieces of clothing if we can. Hey, Jameer, how you doing? How are you? Didn't know you're doing. Oh, I do Monday. I've been doing Monday AM streams for a long time. I've been doing that for a while, but it's good to have you here. It's good to have you here, my friend. Yes. Monday morning AM streams we've been doing, gosh, since like, what, last year. So, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. It's never too late to join the party, my friend. Never, ever too late. Right now, we're prepping to head to Ash Canyon. I'm kind of lowering my weight on some stuff. I'm just fixing up my clothing. Rare, I get out of work early. Oh, yeah. Yep. I get that. I'm just doing some repairs because I need skill ups for my repair skill. And I think one other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read a little bit of fire making book. Over a year and 4 months now. Yep, a year and 4 months. Can you believe that? Okay, that we can drop. I hate littering, but there it is. But yes, yeah, a year and 4 months now. Pretty crazy. Yeah, time flies, huh? Time sure does. It just flies on by. All right, we're going to get a little sleep here. Get back a little bit of our health. I'm not going to sleep for a long time, but we'll get back a little bit. All right, let's pick up our pies. What's our weight at? 40. Oh, we're only at 47? That's awesome. Oh, it's because I dropped all that wood weight. I had a bunch of wood weight on me, and I dropped most of it. Okay, let's drink down our water. We'll have to make more water soon, but that's okay. Let's see. Where are we stay? Okay, we got plenty of wood, so that's good. Let's go ahead and drink down this tea here. That'll get us full up on water. And snow's out, bows out. Let's go. So we're going to head back down into the canyon, and we're going to go into Ash Canyon now. I just wanted to check the hatch up here just in case the prepper pie recipe was up there, and it's not. So that makes me sad. Yeah, that's one thing, Chris, they've said they're never going to do is make this multiplayer. It doesn't fit the style of the game. It's hard to, it would also bring into the whole idea of, okay, so you're playing multiplayer or even a co-op and your friend dies. What happens now? There's no respawns. Your friend's not going to come back. So you just quit the game and start over again, or what do? And so it brings a whole bunch of other questions into the game that, you know, and it was initially meant to be like a single player narrative style. You harvest his corpse for meat. That's when you turn to your friend and you go, if I die, don't starve, eat me. Promise me you'll eat me. If I die, promise me you won't eat me. So there's other issues that come into it. Now, there is, I guess, a multiplayer mod out there for the game, Chris, that you can go and download. I've heard it's not that great. It doesn't really... It's not the greatest, but it does work. It does work a little bit. Hey, Grandmother G, how you doing? Hello. I have never over 1,000 hours. I have over 1,000 hours and never been able to get to the house on the cliff. Any tips? The house on the cliff in Ash Canyon? Oh well, not only will we give you tips, I'll show you the back way to it. There's a back way to it that I didn't know for a long time. The most direct route is to go to the mining camp and then keep going from there. And if you keep going from the mining camp, you'll get there eventually. But the indirect route is you can get to it right from the fishing hut. You kind of have to scale up a cliff and hope the moose isn't there so you can do it, but you can do it. It is possible. We're gonna stop for a second in the cave up here and just get warmed up because we have a long ways to go before we get to Ash Canyon. Oh, that's a moose. I was like, I heard a moose and I'm like, what the hell? That's
a moose, guys.
That's a moose, guys.
That's a moose right there.
Yep, that was, I think, the first moose we ever encountered. Mrs. Honeypot, he's talking about that the house that sits up on the cliff above the fishing hut in Ash Canyon. You know, in Ash Canyon, there's that one fishing hut, and then if you look up on the cliff side, there's the house up there. You know, Xanax, I did choose the Darkwalker feat. It makes it a little bit hard for us to recover health. So what the Darkwalker feat does is the Darkwalker feat makes it so during the night you lose less energy. Your stamina lowers slower. You lose stamina slower. But during the day, you lose stamina faster. So it basically makes it so your stamina goes down quicker during the day and slower at night. Well, because it's always night, there's a wolf right there. There was a wolf right there. Or your fatigue, I'm sorry. I think of the fatigue and stamina as the same thing. But yes, your fatigue. Sorry, your fatigue. Not your stamina. Your fatigue. I always get those mixed up. But no, it is your fatigue. Your fatigue bar. This one here, your rested bar goes down slower. At night. Sorry, I call it stamina, but it's actually your fatigue. You are correct. I'm wrong. You're correct. The sleepy time bar. The bar that lets you sleep for long periods of time. It goes down much slower when you have the Darkwalker feat and it's nighttime. So right now my fatigue goes down a lot slower. Now the flip side of that is that it's harder to recover health because I don't get tired that quickly. So if I get attacked by a bear or a moose or a wolf or something like that and I take a bunch of damage, then it's going to be hard for me to get my energy back because I don't get tired very quick. Or get my health back because I don't get tired very quick. Let's grab... excuse me, sir. I just wanted to grab that. I just want to get warmed up real quick. Wow, that didn't even get us warmed up all the way. There we go. All right, let's drink down our last thing of broth. The main reason I wanted ptarmigans too is I wanted ptarmigan feathers. Oh, I did have the green maple sapling. I need to drop that at some point. You know what? Let's just drop that for a moment because I'm going to prepare up my rose hips. And prepare up my old man beard. Yep, thank you, Honora. I was looking at all my stuff there. I was like, what do I need to prepare? And I need to grab some more old man beard here too, so. And then I will need to make some water because this is our last big tea that we have. Although, I'm going to drink a birch bark tea and get a little health back. Birch bark tea is really nice over, well, I won't get the full amount back because I'm full and everything. But over a 2-hour period of time, it will give you back 6% health, but right now, it's not going to because I don't have 2 hours, so. Aren't I worried about using up all my matches? Oh, heck no. Heck no. I left 24 matches behind. And I have another 24, 34, 40 some matches on me. There are no more wolves down here. Stop it. And I left a box of 24 behind. Matches are, if you travel a lot, matches will never be a problem. Just trust me on this. Matches, and the thing is that I'm going to find probably at least 4 boxes of matches in Ash Canyon alone. I'll get 2 more boxes of matches at the summit. So there's another 48 plus another 24. There's another 72 matches right there. And yeah, I don't really, I don't concern myself with it very much because through experience I found that that eventually you'll find enough matches. There's like 500 to 600 matches in Interloper minimum. There may be even more. And we haven't even found a Fire Striker yet, so we haven't even gone there. Now, we will eventually, you are right. Eventually, if we played long enough, we would run out of all fire-making ability. Because we wouldn't have any Fire Strikers left, we'd have no matches left, we can't use mag lenses because it's nighttime, and we'd have no flares left either. Because flares are another way that you can light fires. Actually, that's how I got my first fire going was flares. So eventually, you are right. We would run completely out of them. We could find, yes, thank you. We could find some flares on beachcombing, but flares in matches, beachcombing is pretty rare. You can do it, but it'd be pretty rare. The thing is, though, that like a lot of things in the Long Dark, you use up a lot of resources in that first segment of play, probably the first 50 to 100 days. You're using up a lot of resources really quick. Lots of matches, lots of arrows, lots of bows, lots of, cloth to repair your clothing, all that sort of stuff. You're using up a ton of stuff in the early days of the game. And then in the later days of the game, that slows down because you're not firing your bow as often. You're not lighting fires as often. You're not doing a lot of those activities as often because now your skill's level 5. You're hitting everything in one shot and killing it for the most part. You're lighting a fire 100% of the time, even if you just have a match. You're lighting a fire 100% of the time, even without a torch. So the game definitely changes as you go along with your resource consumption. Okay, there was a crow feather. I just picked up a random crow feather. Oh, it was from this corpse. I was going for the bush and I somehow picked up a crow feather. I was so confused. Usually there's a piece of cedar or something around here. Although I won't mind picking up a few sticks. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. And into the dark cave we go. Into Ash Canyon, baby. Woo, that's a bright screen. All right, now it's a very dark screen. I missed a feather? Oh, I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. I ain't going back for it now, though. So it's one of those things where Xanax don't, I guess the biggest advice I'd give you is don't worry about using your resources up quickly in the beginning of the game. And you can slow down your use of matches in the beginning if you always light a fire with a torch. Beyond that first fire that you have to light with matches, always light a fire with a torch. I have picked up some lichen, yes. I need 2 more, though. It's very hard to see it here, though. There's some right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, yeah, you can do things to prevent yourself from using your resources as quickly. But I'd say don't be afraid of using your resources. Because ultimately, if you don't use your resources and you die, your resources are gone anyway. So you might as well use your resources and live another day, than try to hold on to them and die with them in your hands. Your frozen corpse won't use them very much. You've seen some of Zach's walkthroughs. Yeah, Zach is awesome. Style Zach is amazing. Zach has got some great videos. And also Hadrian does too over on the YouTube side. So if you've not checked out Hadrian or Style Zach, go check them both out. I threw up their links here on Twitch. Nora, if you could maybe put those up on YouTube as well, that'd be awesome. But they are both amazing Long Dark players. And all around awesome guys to boot, so. Yeah, well, and that's the thing is like people Hallis are afraid to use up their resources. It's that fear of, well, if I use it up now, I won't have it for later. Well, if you don't use it up now, you're probably going to die and you'll have no need for it later. I would rather need for it later than not be alive to not need it at all. First time I saw you was in a compilation video that Zach made. Yeah, Zach, and Zach is such an awesome dude. I have told Zach so many times, dude, if you ever want to use any of my content in your videos, feel free. I don't care. It's totally fine, man. You've got my permission from now into perpetuity. But he's always so nice. He comes in, he's like, hey, I'm gonna put together a video. Just wanted to make sure it's still okay to use your stuff. And I'm like, dude, of course it is. Of course it is. That's what friends are for. I mean, that's what we do for each other. We're all part of the same group of people here. We all share a lot of the same fans. We all share, the same love of this game. If I can spread goodwill for this game in any way I can, that's a good day for me. So, Genie girl, woo! Friends don't count favors. Friends just show up. Exactly.
Genie girl just subscribed.
Thank you so much for the month, the tier 3 Subaru. Oh my God, darling. Thank you so very much. We'll give out triple the points for that tier 3 right there. For 5 months. I appreciate that so very much. You are awesome. Thank you. One of my very few tier 3 subscribers there. So I take special note in calling you out and going, you are amazing. You are all amazing, but Genie Girl, you're especially amazing, so just learn to live with it. It's your curse. How heavy are we? 49.7? Okay. I was picking up these cattails because we ain't coming back this way, so and this is going to kind of be our food for a little bit. Yeah, we got 31 of them on us now. I told you one day I'd subscribe once I could do it. Thank you so much, Genie Girl. I do appreciate that. One more time. One more time with some love there. I do appreciate that very much. And yes, you did say you'd subscribe when you could. Hey, and that's the thing is I love having everybody along. So, subscriber or not, I love having you here. If you can subscribe and support the channel, that's even more awesome. But it's never required. So, what late game gear do I tend to use? I usually, well, especially on Interloper, I always go rabbit hat, rabbit gloves. Unless I find an aviator cap, then I take off the rabbit hat. Because the aviator cap takes leather, the rabbit hat takes rabbit. So I usually will go rabbit hat and gloves, deerskin boots and pants. I'll show you my kit here when we get into the fishing hut here. I'll show you all the good stuff that I have because other than one piece of clothing right now, I have pretty much my late game kit is on me. So and I will show it to you when we get in the fishing hut here and get ourselves a little fire started. Get maybe a fishing tip up down. Well, guess what we're going to be doing this afternoon, Genie Girl? We're going to be playing a little Planet Crafters today as well. Woo! I'm excited. We're right now in. We've got water. We've got rain. Rain has already fallen. We have water now. So we're doing good. But yeah, I usually run double bearskin coats these days because warmth, to me in Interloper, warmth is everything. Mobility is not that important to me in Interloper. I'm usually overweight as it is anyway, so what difference does it make me? And that sounds like a blizzard. Yay! Well, we made it here just in time. So I'm running 2 bear coats. I don't have combat pants yet. So I don't have the combat pants yet. I'm hoping to get those in the place right above here. All right, let's get that coal in there and get it warmed up. Get some of these sticks in there. All right, let's grab this message. Gives us a little hint there of the rope climb. All right, so would you choose combat over deerskin? Well, I always take the deerskin on the outside. And that's because the deerskin on the outside have the 2-degree windproof and the 60% wind or water and the 10% protection. So I always take deerskin on the outside, but having double deerskin doesn't really do you any good because on the interior, the only thing that matters is warmth. And so if I can get combat pants, those are 2 degrees warmth, just like the deerskin pants, but they weigh, I think, 0.75 kilos. They cause no sprint reduction, any of that sort of stuff. So they're a way better option for that interior piece of clothing. But I usually go deerskin pants and boots, rabbit skin hat and gloves, double bear skin, double thin wool sweaters, underwear, double wool socks. I've been using the improvised insulation on the interior and the moose hide satchel, of course, on the exterior. And then I usually go the wool toque on the interior of the hat because it's 2 degrees warmth and it doesn't weigh very much, doesn't cause any sprint reduction, and that sort of stuff. So that's usually my setup, except for this slot here is usually combat pants, but I haven't found any combat pants yet. So, yay, no combat pants for me. But hopefully we'll get those up above this place. Usually the cabin up there will have combat pants in it, so that's what we're shooting for. I need to make some water. That's really loud.
Woo! Thank you for the respawn, Duke! Yay! Thank you, Duke, for coming by and re-subbing up there today. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much, Atheenon. I really appreciate that.
Subscribed for 47
Woo!
months.
Say good afternoon. How's it going, buddy?
All right. I know it's getting too heavy to carry, but we're going to cook up some fish, too. Actually, I could just take my clothes off. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I'm still warm. Perfect. We going naked in the fishing hut, boys and girls. Yeah, boy. Let's go. We're naked in the hut. It's a good way to go. Just gotta remember to put our clothes back on. Alright, let's drop that. Drop those. Whole fishing hut's outside, so I'm just gonna leave that right there. The fish can go right there. There we go. Why do fishing huts no longer give a worth bonus? Oh, they give a little bit of a worth bonus, just not very much. They're not much of a worth bonus in fishing huts, to be honest. It's a little tiny. Oh, actually, you know what I want to do? It's a little bit of warmth bonus, but not by much. And like this one doesn't give you any because guess what? It's broken. And there's no, we're gonna put our tip up out there. There's no roof on it, so it's very, very cold. Wow. Wow. That storm is amazingly awesome. Let's throw another piece of coal on there, another piece of cedar on there. Yikes, my dudes, yikes.
Hey, Atheenon, it's very cold out here. Oh my goodness, put me back in the water. No, don't keep me, don't keep me.
Oh, there we go. Now the storm's not so bad.
Whew, that storm was really nasty out there, Athena. I'm glad you made it through it. Woohoo! Let's go! Let's go up to that hut pretty soon.
Favorite recipe in real life from New Cooking? In real life? Hey, there's a fish out there. I've never cooked any of them. Probably one of the meat pies. I'd love a good fish meat pie. That'd be yummy. But I don't know. I mean, my favorite recipe out of the new stuff is the prepper's pie. Once I find it, prepper's pie is the best recipe. That's just bottom line. Prepper's pie is freaking amazing. Wow, we're actually getting tired. That's nice. I like that. All right, I think that's all the fishing I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and put the pot back on here. Put the pot on there, put the bass in it. Let's go ahead and just throw our fish trap there. 'Cause why not? We're going to cook up all this fish. We might as well... By the way, the hut that you were wondering about is that hut right up... The hut right up over there. And that's the hut we're going to go to. Mainly, I want to get some fishing oil. Get some oil here. Oops, I need the fish. And this also gives us some vitamin C too, which is always nice. Oh, we got another fish too. That's nice. I didn't even hear the bell. I did not even hear the bell. Hour 58. We'll get a couple more hours on it. Oh shoot, I didn't drink. That was stupid. I didn't drink anything. That was dumb of me. How much oil did we get? Well, let's check and see how much oil we got. Our little can was at 0. We got 0.32 out of that. There we go. So that was nice. Got 3 hours and 12 minutes on the fire right now. Morning, not wanting to do anything today. Hey, I had a day like that yesterday. I had a very bad day yesterday and I didn't want to do a damn thing either. Let's see, how many hours do we got? We got 3 hours on that, so we should be able to sleep for 5. Our fire making skill is good enough. Yep, got it to 39. Perfect. Let's grab some torches out. That'll light our way. Eat a pie. Yep, and I am naked, so let's put our clothing back on. There we go. And we're going for that house up there. So to get to that house, you go out of that. You got to go out of that, and you got to run over this direction. Now, the danger you face is there's sometimes a moose. Sometimes a moose over here. Hey, Justin, how you doing, buddy? It seems like the hut's holes are broken a bit. Never heard tip-ups there. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, Rat. Yeah, I've experienced the same thing. Where it's like the tip up doesn't make a noise. It's like if you aren't looking at it, you won't hear it go up. Which is kind of frustrating. So we gotta walk down a little bit. The house is right up there. We gotta go down here a ways, and I can never remember how far it is. We gotta figure that out too. Little rose hippie there for us. Let's grab a few more sticks along the way. We burned a lot of fuel yesterday. Like I said, you gotta watch for the moose. You'll probably hear the moose before you see him, so keep your volume up a little bit. Turn my volume up a little bit. Because he's usually hiding behind a hill. Alright. So we've walked down far enough. Now what we gotta do is see this little, like, ski slope type looking thing here? Let's get out our good torch. We gotta climb up this little ski slope here as far as we can.
No power in the verse can stop me.
There we go. Then we just got to start working our way back to the Homesteader's Respite. Staying as high on the wall as we possibly can. The higher, the better. I do have some bandages, yes. Because we're going to get that. Because we're gonna get that. That's just a given. We're going to get that. Where are we right now? We are in Ash Canyon. We're going to the Homesteader's Respite. Oh shoot. That dropped me down. I didn't expect that. I still think we can get up here, though. Yep, we can. And there we go. And now we're up with the Homesteader's Respite, Gary. That's how you get up there. You just sneak around that cliffside. And we got a sprained ankle, but that's okay. We're fine. Life is good. We're okay. First aid away, my friends. I don't care about the pain. There we go. Yep, get some old man's beard here. There we go. Get a little. We're gonna pull on the old man's beard. Tonight's gonna be taco night. Ooh, it's Monday taco night. It's Monday taco, and then here's the rope. Let's see. So the rope is right over here. We won't go up that. There's a rope over there. I'll show you on the way out. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark. That's why I lit the torch, so you could. That's why I went with a lit torch so you could actually see what the hell was going on. And then here you go, Homesteader's Respite, one of the great little caves, great little places out here. Cave? It's not a cave, a house. It's a house. And there they are, baby. My combat pants have been achieved, and the thin wool sweater. Usually both of those items are here. Very rarely have I come here and not had both of those items here. A little bit of food. Another little book we can read. Some fire. Some more food. That box of matches, I believe, is guaranteed. And a somebody soda. A mountaineer's rope. And then what we're going to do...
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Because now we'll drop the rope so we can just go back down if we want to. You can skinny down this. This rope is more for getting up later if we wanted to come back up here. And there goes the torch. I had a feeling that was going to get blown out. I should have lit a fire. I should have lit a fire inside. I should have lit a fire inside, but I don't have a lot of wood, so I was like, yeah. All right. There's our rope. And that goes down to the fishy. The fishing hut is right down there. You can't really see it. I don't even know if you can see it with night vision. But the fishing hut is right down. Oh, there. I sort of saw it. But yeah, the fishing hut's right over there. Yeah, I could have done that. I could have left the lit torch inside. But we're gonna rest. We're gonna rest here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, and I got 2 liters of water, so it really doesn't matter. And we looted the whole place, so again, it doesn't matter. All right, let's look at our food situation. Okay, we got a couple cans of dog food. Let's eat those down. And I do have cooking 5. That's why I'm just gonna freely eat these cans of dog food and not care. Because cooking 5 allows you to do that. Anything that's man-made or cooked is free, is fair game. Don't have to worry about it at all. Let's break down a few torches that we got on us. Oh yeah, I haven't checked the supply bin and back. Thank you. We'll have to check that out before we go tomorrow. Tonight, whatever you want to call it. I'll keep like maybe 4 torches. I don't really need to carry as many though. And that's mainly because we got our storm lantern sort of fueled back up again. And we'll go to 3 torches. Nice thing about torches is they allow you to break them down into sticks. So every one we break down, we just got some more sticks. And that book I've already read. Oh, I need to make up my old man beard. There we go. How many days survived so far? I think it's approaching 90. If it's not already at 90 now. Prepare up those rose hips. Always takes a second because this game, it's weird. When you do Endless Night, it takes a second for the game because it has to load in 263 locations discovered on day 1. You'll notice there's always a lag. Like here, I'm going to push on it right now. It took 2 seconds to load that in because there's so many locations on one map. And it has to load. It's basically loading all the info into one thing. But we've survived 85 days. You have to go to this. You have to go to this part here to see what we've done and see where we've been, how many days we've spent in certain zones. The longest was Mountain Town. We spent 34 days in Mountain Town. That was us getting all of our stuff together, getting our crafting done, getting we got pretty much all of our clothing made there.
Walk with this much gear.
We got carcass harvesting and cooking at 5. Archery at 5. Fire starting is that's about a third of the way into 4. Ice fishing is almost to 3. Mending is over halfway through 3. Rifle firearm is into 2. Revolver firearm is into 3. And gunsmithing is about a third of the way into 2. So that's not too bad. There should be some lamp oil there. Yeah, that's the hope that I'm having anyway. I'm hoping that holds true, Kenneth. Endless Day, Alaska location. All right, let's just kind of get ourselves rested back up again. There's the curtain. That's what I was looking for. I hope I have sour cream for the tacos. I cannot remember if I got some yesterday. Well, I hope you did. I hope you do have some. Tacos without sour cream, that's just a crime. That's a crime against humanity. That's a crime against humanity. I'm just telling you right now. Okay, why is that cardboard box? Or where's the curtain? I know there's another curtain around here somewhere. There's the bed. Oh, there's a curtain. There's a curtain right there. Okay, excellent. Hey, Teresa. Hello, hello. Welcome in. It doesn't matter if you're late or not. You're here, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, how hungry are we? We are too hungry. Let's eat down the other can of dog food. Or actually, hold on a second. No. Let's eat down a pie because we're a little heavy right now. Eat down the pie. We'll drink down the water. Did I pick up extra clothing in here? I did. Oh, shoot. Put those on. Look at those. Even at 50%, those are better than the jeans that I have. Even at 50%, those are better. So now we have our full kit. We have our combat pants, which is amazing. There we go. Poking around in the dark. But yeah, sour cream does make the tacos all the better. I am a sucker for a lot of sour cream. Well, I don't have the technical backpack yet, no. So this rope here, if we climb this, we actually get up to... You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's go here. Let's climb this rope. Let's go to the mining camp. Go to the mining camp, and then we'll backtrack our way in. A ducky hug, Duke? Really? You think that's gonna get me up here on a cliff where there's no wolves? There's no wolves up here. There's no wolves up here, sir. What temp benefits do I have? I'm at 29 degrees warmth, 13 degrees windproof. I have 40% protection, but I only have 45% sprint. But then again, I'm not running from anything. Oh yeah, we're too heavy to climb. We're too heavy to go. Yep, we got to go this way. I was thinking we could go. I was thinking we could back route it, but we're too heavy to climb. Where did I go after Pleasant Valley? I went to oh geez. Hold on a second. I actually went to Coastal Highway. Oh shoot! I thought he was further away! Son of a biscuit! Oh my god, seriously, dude? God, look what he did to my clothing. Oh my god, he just wrecked my clothing so hard. Wrecked my stuff so hard. My gun's not even about, like, shooting the wolves, it's about keeping them away. Woo! Recently, I see a movie called Leave the World Behind, and one of the main characters portrayed by Ethan Hawke is very much like you. The looks, the voice, even the attitude. I was thinking of you through the whole movie. Aww! Well, thanks. I should have been a movie star. Yeah, I see a lot of sewing in my future, too. Unfortunately, all I have right now is one... Yeah, I have one rabbit hide to repair one piece of my rabbit skin clothing. Which I think I can get to... Yeah, I can get that back to 100. And then my boots, my coat, none of that stuff I can repair right now. That really sucks so bad. Now I'm a streaming star. I'm an e-girl. Wait a second. No, I'm not. Let's get some of these out. Oh, Jesus Louises. Oh, that one's bleeding. Okay. Okay, that's the bleeding one. Well, luckily there's a deer corpse by the, there's some deer right by the angler's den that we can hunt and get their hides going. So luckily we have some options. It's just we're now down to 27 degree warmth bonus. We aren't as warm as we used to be. That was definitely a clothing wolf, though. There's different kinds of wolves that'll attack you in Interloper. There's wolves that will attack your clothing and not do it. They'll do some damage to you, but they'll generally just wreck your clothing like that wolf did. He just hit every piece of clothing I had and took it down to, like, you know, he took him down into the 60s and 70s on almost all my clothing. Now, there's other wolves that will just attack your health. They'll do hardly any damage to your clothing or anything at all, but your health will just drop like a rock. Those are the worst kind of wolves. I hate the clothing wolves too, though, because you have to repair all your clothing back up, and sometimes you don't have the supplies to do that. Then there's the worst kind of wolf you can get, and that's the wolf that goes after your bedroll. And you'll fight the wolf off, and you'll be like, "Oh, I didn't take much damage." You'll look at your clothing and be like, "Hey, everything looks pretty good." And then later on, you'll go to lay down and go to sleep, and you'll be like, "Why don't I have a bedroll on me?" And your bedroll is ruined. That's the worst kind of wolf in the world. The bedroll wolf is the scariest and the most infrequent, but it does happen. Let us see more ath cleavage. No, there will never be ath cleavage. Bedroll Timberwolves will take out the bedroll you aren't even carrying. Yes, that is true. I was gonna say, there's usually 2 wolves here. I pretty much at this point know the distance that they'll stop before they... If you have a torch in front of you, they'll stop and break away from you. And if you know the distance at where they stop charging and break away, you can sort of just aim at that spot and just shoot them when they get there. Which is really super nice. Especially with these damn wolves. It makes sense now. I was like, why is my bedroll... Exactly. Oh, believe me. Believe me. Will you make a cameo in our Long Dark movie? I'd make a cameo in it. If you wanted me to. If you wanted me to, Justin, I would make a cameo in it if you wanted me to. I mean, I'm not really an actor, but you know, I can put on something, I guess. Would I just be playing myself, or do you want me to play a character, or what's the idea? Did they increase the amount of sewing kits that spawn on Loper? I've got like 15 in my run. Don't remember it being like this. I don't think they've increased them. I think you've just gotten really lucky finding them, Killer Strawberry. I usually find about that many myself. Like everything else in the game, you know, if you search around enough, you're gonna find stuff. Oh god. All right, let's just get to the angler's den. I'm now freezing. I'm below 50% health. Things are not looking good. Things are not looking good. I'll be a frozen corpse. Hey, I can do that really well. That probably my ex-wife would love to see me as a frozen corpse. Hey now. Hey now. Nah, just kidding. We're amicable. I mean, I don't talk to her or nothing, but you know, I don't hate her or nothing like that. Yum yum. Rusty dog food, extra iron, yes. All the loot on me? Yes, I would have a lot of loot on me, for sure. Okay, what do we have here that I need to drop? I need to drop those. There we go, okay. Let's go inside. Woo! Let's get a fire started. And there's an extra pot on the stove already. Nice, let's get a little fire started, get some water made. Yeah, we'll just use a piece of cedar, why not? Am I happy with the travois? You know, I don't use it. I carry it around with me. I don't use it a lot. Because it does harm my mobility. But I do like it, yes. Especially for, like, if I get a wolf or a bear. If I shoot a wolf or a bear or a moose. Or, you know, even a deer sometimes or something. It's great to have it because it gives me the ability to basically load that animal up. And take them around where I want to. A little cooking oil. There's a box of matches for us. There should be another box of matches here somewhere. Hopefully. Hey, we got a frontier shooting guide. Another book. We'll break down all of this stuff. We got all these books here as well. Ooh, yeah. Such a nice little place. Usually there's 2 boxes of matches in here, so I'm a little sad. There's a couple more arrowheads. We needed those. That's a guaranteed thing in here. You always get a couple arrowheads. All right, let's break down this crate. Hacksaw the bucket too.
Barely walk with this much gear.
I do wish the light in this place was a little bit better with the fire. I mean, you'd think with a fire you could at least, like, see the bench. But you can't. You can see this little area right in front of it, and that's it. Alright, let's make a little more water. The shelf would take me an hour and 57. We're doing it. Perfect. We're gonna break down this whole place. I'm just saying. Got another shelf over here. Alright, let's eat some food real quick. Gonna finish up some dog food here. Big news! I just got Faithful Cartographer last night on my current Loper run. Nice! Congratulations, Jordo. Travois is the only reason I was able to get 40 kilos of coal to the poacher's camp. in the poachers camp from the CH mine. Just for fun. Hey, you know, sometimes that's the best part about Long Dark, is you do things just for fun. You know, you're like, I'm gonna see if I can do this. I'm gonna see how much coal I can get from the poachers camp to the CH mine. Why not? You might as well. I mean, that's the thing about Long Dark, is that you have to set some of your own goals, because the game doesn't really give you goals. It doesn't say do this, do that, do this, do that. It doesn't give you that blueprint to follow. It basically says do what you want, and if you live another day, do what you want again. If you live another day, keep doing what you want. The moment you can stop doing what you want is when you die. Wow, look at all those matches. I could have sworn we were gonna get more matches in here. I really did. I'm kind of sad. I could have sworn there were more matches in this place. You break down those crates, that chair, this table. Pick that up. Now you just need to push for 500. You bet. Get that 500 days, Jordo. Hey, it takes a long time to get some of these, Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just wasted a match. It takes a long time to get some of these achievements. It really does. Table, there we go. Like, I was about to say, where the frick is the goddamn table at? Okay, I gotta remember to holster this. There we go. Just gonna clean this place out. Now the trek to the far territory is a little safer, at least. You bet. Sort of remember where most of this stuff is, so. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't go out, Mr. Fire. I need you. I need you. Because my bow is needing to be, yeah, I have a 40% bow right now. I wish I had more guts because I'd like to repair my stuff, but, yeah, at this point, getting our bow back is more important. Although I could repair my rabbit skin hat, I suppose. Repair that. Repair that. Got some water here now, so that's always a good thing. I can make some more teas, too. Yeah, well, I need to get my health back before we do anything else. Because our health is ridiculously low. And I'd have to go back a long ways to get those wolf guts. We'll get all square. Oh, that's a little baby thing. Okay, let's leave. Oh, let's leave the maple here, and that gut here, and those here. Oh, I have it on weight. I was like, why is it swapping it around? Okay. Go ahead and drop. Oh, I don't have any of the reclaimed wood on me. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and put that in there, and that in there. Drop both of those for the moment. How's my brother doing? He's doing okay. He's doing okay overall. I mean, you know, as good as you can when your house has had a tree fall on it. But no, he's doing pretty good. You know, they got them set up at a place now where they can get themselves, you know, where they have them set up at a place where, you know, they can live for the next 9 to 12 months while their house gets repaired. Which, you know, is not ideal, but you know, it's better than nothing, and, you know, nobody was hurt in the thing, so that's always good. 15 minutes till melted. Craft up some arrows. We got 2 free arrowheads, which is really super nice because we really needed those. Yeah, this is called me making as much water as I can. Alright, there's 2 more arrowheads in an hour and a half. Alright, Grandmother G, have a good one! But yeah, they're doing okay, you know, it's just, they gotta move on with their life. It's not like, you know, they can stop living just because it all happened. It just really sucked, and, you know, it's been very trying on him. I mean, he just got married to her last June, and now they're out of their house within a year, you know? It's like, wow, that's loads of fun. Okay, I'm gonna drop the toolkit here. We're gonna put these cans in here, along with that, along with those, along with one of those. I'll break those down. I'm going to leave a few cattails here, like 25 of them. I'm going to actually put these canned goods, because these are... peaches are... They say they're moderate vitamin C, but moderate has a wide range of value. And the moderate range on peaches and tomato soup is really good. So if you save those two, you actually have a vitamin C issue. You'll actually be doing really good for yourself. I'll leave the oil here. Gonna leave that oil here too. I'm gonna take that with me. Oh, I need to break down that piece of clothing. We'll do that in a minute. I'm going to leave the antiseptic here since I already have some old man beard now. There we are. Just kind of sorting our stuff out. A little more weight down. I have a stage where I put one piece of every food in a nice for the nice display. I gotta go to the store to get sour cream. Oh no! Yeah, go. Go, Genie Girl. Go get that sour cream. Go. Oh, I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to go outside. Yes, I can. I actually already did repair the combat pants. I repaired them up to 92%, which is pretty good. We'll harvest that. So we did get the combat pants repaired up pretty far. I'm not gonna over repair them right now because I could repair them up another 8%. But we got them where we needed to. Yeah, my gloves are still hurting. My hats are still hurting. I could repair that up. How long is that? 20 minutes till boiled? This takes 30 minutes to repair. Wait, is it an Aurora out right now? It is an Aurora. Hey, somebody was asking about Auroras earlier. Hey, here's an Aurora, boys and girls. I was like, wait a second, why is it so light in the house all of a sudden? Gosh dang you, game! Damn you, game, giving me an Aurora. lit a fire, used all that firewood, and then you just gave me an Aurora. It's like, here, have one. Sometimes the game just trolls you, boys and girls. Just hit me now. Hit me. How do you tell when sour cream goes bad? Sour cream generally does not last long enough for me to have it go bad. Let's just put it that way. To me, sour cream is like Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I put that S on everything. There's not enough time for it to go bad. Alright, let's eat down some cattails. It always smells bad. No, it doesn't. I love the smell of sour cream. Nothing like smell of sour cream in the morning. Yeah, we're gonna need to drop some weight to go to the bear cave. We got way too much stuff on us right now. How do I have 6 kilos of food on me right now? There's 2, 3. I guess I can leave this stuff here. I guess I can drop these here.
Doesn't seem so crazy right now.
It's like, how do I have 6 kilos worth of stuff on me? So let's see. So what were you saying, Killer Strawberry? I think it's the same, only the jersey weighs 0.1 or 0.05 kilograms more. Yeah, the jersey's not that. The jersey, I wear it because it's long dark and it's Canada, but it does weigh slightly. It weighs slightly more than the thin wool sweater, and thin wool sweaters have the exact same warmth as the jersey. And unless you have no coats on, the windproof from a thin wool sweater doesn't matter. The only time the windproof matters is if you're wearing it on the outside. So as long as you got coats on, all you want is warmth from these items here. But yeah, Xanax is right. It has a better wind chill bonus, but it's irrelevant because it's the inside layer. Now, early in the game, if you find one, great. I mean, it's early in the game, if you find a windbreaker, it's actually a really nice item because you don't have anything. You might as well have good windbreak. You might as well have good windproof. So there is something to be said for, getting an early game and being able to enjoy it early game. So the bear coat wind protection is all I get then. Yep. That's all you get. It doesn't add up with all the different items of clothing you wear. It only matters for that top layer of stuff that you got. The only slots that windproof counts in is this slot here, your hands and your feet, of course, this pants slot, and this slot here. Now, if I was wearing this here, see, my windproof went up. But since I wear that on the I wear this on the inside because it's protected by the moose-hide satchel. The moose-hide satchel is an item that wears, even under a bear attack, the moose-hide satchel is very durable. It's like one of the most durable items in the game. And so I always wear that on the outside because it'll protect whatever head wrap you have or improved insulation or whatever it is on the inside. Whereas the oh, now it's dark. It doesn't look dark to me. Whereas the the other stuff, your other head wrap stuff or the other items that go in that slot do not protect things very well. I'm actually going to leave, let's leave those here. Excuse me. I'm going to leave all these matches except for the 18 and this 20. I'm going to take those with me. Leave the book here. Drop the 2 more reclaimed woods. Remember, we will have the pie to make us be able to carry 43, so as long as I can get down below, that'll be good. And then we'll drink a little water in the morning. I think I'll leave the mushrooms here as well. And I'll leave some of the ptarmigan down here. There we go. I'll leave a little bit of the cloth here. And I'll leave most of the cured leather here. Do you know the French pronunciation for the name Jean? Jean? Is it Jean-Luc, like Jean-Luc Picard? I think that one just comes because if you know, I think that one just comes if you've watched Star Trek, you kind of know that one. I think before Star Trek Next Generation, I probably would never have known that. Let's just be completely 100%. I would have been Gene. Oh yeah, I know Gene. But after Star Trek Next Generation, I think everybody, all they have to do is go Jean-Luc Picard, and it's like, yes, you got it. All right, we're a great weight right now. I'm gonna dump one of these in here. Jean. Improvised insulation is a bit OP on the OP side. Improvised insulation is nice, but you know, it's one of those where it has pretty much eliminated the need for the head wrap. The head wrap is just not even worth it. Smear sour cream under your eyes like a football player does for the long dark. I don't think so, Jordan. I just don't think so. That does not sound like a good idea. I can see, I got sour cream in my eye. First wolf fight. What are you gonna do? Throw sour cream in the wolf's eyes? You'll be like, take that, you dirty wolf. Yeah, that doesn't sound, I don't know, that just doesn't sound like a good idea. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the... Okay, I think I'm gonna leave behind... Well, I'm gonna dump that first. That just gets dumped right away. Bam. I think we got everything we want on us. I don't know if I need the travois, though. I guess I would if I kill the bear up there. That's the only thing I could really need the travois for. Or kill the moose over on the other side. So yeah, I guess I do need that. Alright, we're down to less food. That's good. I'm gonna drink an herbal tea. There we go. We have a national drink in Slovakia called... Jakina? Jakina? It's basically spoiled milk in a way. I hope you got that. Like Jean, but Jakina? Jinkina? Is it like Jinkina? Jinkista? There's no T in there. There's no T in there. Stop messing me up, man. I can barely phonetically spell it, phonetically look at English words. You do that, my brain just like melts down. My brain just melts down, Xanax. I'm like, ah? I can literally hear my brain just go. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink. Nope. Yeah, let's drink that birch bark tea. That'll get us a little extra health. Probably won't get all of our health back tonight. I'm sorry, it's so funny. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I can barely speak English, my friend. Let alone Slovakian. I can barely speak English, so you know. Alrighty, we're gonna go up light. I don't want to go in this weather though. I need it to be clear, because going up through those wolves is going to be dangerous, baby. It's going to be some dangerous stuff. I'd like to go outside and get the deer if I could. And maybe we should try to do that first. Good lord, I can't see crap in this place. There's the stove, so there's the door. Back up to 11 arrows. That's awesome, possum sauce. Yeah, we aren't going to be hunting a deer very much in this weather, will we now? Gonna go have a shower, then be ready for a surprise. Whoa. I might be in Propositions Annex. I don't know. I don't know if we can do that on Twitch. That might not be legal on Twitch, my friend. Just the way you put those words together. Those two phrases together. Okay. It's so funny with Endless Night. With Endless Night, I'm much more keeping an ear open for stuff. You know, I suppose you're right. I can go back and harvest these wolves up real quick. At least get the guts off of them. Because I do need more guts. $18 minutes. Yeah, let's just use the knife. This is gonna get us cold, but we're gonna get some food from it too, so. Yeah, well, that's just how life goes, my dear. Yeah, I don't see the deer out here, which is rather disappointing, but not surprising, just disappointing.
Freezing.
A few more cattails never hurt anybody, though. Unless they're wild cattails. They start eating me. Munch, munch. Another torch, that's a stick. It's an Atheenon dog world. Yes, it is, Kenneth. I mean, the weather's not horrible right now, but it's not real great either. And there's wolves ahead. Okay. Alright, let's drop that little mess right there. Where did I put my maple? Oh, I put it up on the table, didn't I? Yes, I put the maple up there. Okay, perfect. Get those curing. Did I put the yeah, I put the cured maple in there. Okay. Break down these crappy torches we got. Very disappointed that I did not find a deer out there. Makes me very sad. I was hoping we'd find the deer because more than anything, I need the deer hide. I needs the deer hide. Good God, it's so hard to see in here. They make it literally dark as a... So, on this endless night, you're basically taking away my two main joys on the run. Being able to be warm in the afternoon with no fire, being able to light a fire with the mag lens. Nice way to punish yourself. Well, I did punish myself. That is for sure. Because the thing I'm liking about it, Killer Strawberry, is it's totally made me step out of my comfort zone. I am very uncomfortable at night. I hear him. There he is right there. There he is. There he is. There's the deer. I see the deer. We're going to wait for him to put his head down, or her head down. And sneak up on her. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get in so close so we get a good shot. I always wait till they put their head down. Because you got a better chance of killing them then. I kid you not. Well, she's just gonna walk back and forth, is she? That's how she's gonna play this? Fine. I want the rabbits too. I hear him, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I can barely frickin' see him. Jesus criminy. Good lord. Shot right over him. By the way, remember everybody, this is what I'm seeing. Just to give you a little perspective, that's what I'm seeing. That's what you guys are seeing. Okay. Woo! All right.
Starting to feel numb.
How do I do that? It's an OBS setting. It's a setting in OBS where basically I have a filter set up, Killer Strawberry, that gives more gamma correction, saturation, all this stuff to make it like brighter with less light. I call it night vision. It lets the viewer see more. It doesn't let me see anything more. I'm still stuck in a world of very dim lights. Okay, we're warm now. Let's carcass harvest this guy just to do it. I should have used my freaking... I didn't mean to use the knife. I should have used my hacksaw. Yum, yum. We got the most important thing. I mean, the meat is nice too, don't get me wrong. But the hide is what we really wanted. Alright, so there's that. Let's grab the feather. The one Single solitaire. Well, when there aren't a lot of crows around, I guess you don't get. I guess you don't get to complain about there not being a lot of feathers. $13 minutes or 17 minutes. Let's go 17. At least this is getting to some food too. So.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Well, you know, like I was saying earlier, Killer Strawberry, this challenge has made me have to step out of my comfort zone of I pretty much only travel during the day. I don't travel at night. I only hunt things during the day. I try to stay out of hunting anything at night because it's just annoying because you can't see anything. So it's definitely been a good experience on the learning side because it's made me definitely reassess how I approach the game in some ways. Which is always good. It's always good to be kind of pushed a little bit. It's always good to be pushed and pushed out of where you are feeling good and comfortable about something. So 25 minutes there. Let's get the hide off this little bad boy. I like they made it so you can harvest rabbits and ptarmigans with your hands again. I like how, because it was very annoying when you could not harvest the rabbits and the ptarmigans without using a tool. That was a little on the annoying side, I'm not gonna lie. Combo of darkness and blizzard is just ouch. Definitely outside comfort zone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's outside my comfort zone too. So, got 10 minutes on that. Let's get a gut here. So no, I don't disagree with you there at all, Killer Strawberry. That is outside my comfort zone as well. I gotta check this fire and see how much longer it has on it. 48 minutes? Okay. Now the nice thing about an outdoor fire like this is it's gonna last a long time. Those are all 8-minute pieces. All right, let's get that. Get the rabbity meats. I need to drop some of this smelly stuff. I don't want the wolves coming over here. I mean, they're going to be attracted to me anyway. Once they smell all my bits and niblets here. I was going to use the knife. That'll be 15 minutes. Maybe Ash should put on his jammies and read, and I will read him a story before bedtime. Hey, Righty Beef, how you doing? Yes, there is going to be a cougar added to the game, which I'm looking forward to. That should be fun. Should be some fun times. All right, we're going to go back inside.
Sure I can carry much more.
Now the only problem with the travois is that when you're carrying the travois, you can't. When you have the travois behind you, you cannot have a lit torch. If you pick up a travois and you have a lit torch in your hand, the torch will go out. Every time I hear cougar, I don't think of the animal. Oh, me either. I think of a nice older lady waiting for me at a house. I mean, we already have one cougar in the game. We got the gray mother. I mean, she's like the ultimate cougar, right? Can't wait for Stifler's mom to be added to the game. I was excited by cougars until I turned 50. Well, now Ari, you're the silver fox, my friend. See, that's the thing. You're now the silver fox. I waited for a week and you didn't show up. Hey now. They just sneak jump you as soon as you enter a building. Well, they sneak jump you at the bar late at night, that's for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the... Alright, let's go ahead and get this fire started. Yeah, they wait till 2 a.m. and you got your full beer goggles on. And then they jump ya. Single women 40 plus really do turn into something else. Well, they have come to the point that I've come to, and they just stop giving a crap. They're just like, I want what I want, I ain't got much time left, and you know what? If you don't want it, that's fine, I don't care. And it's like, cool. I'm okay with that. Let's get a piece of moldy wolf meat in there. Let's go ahead and... Honestly, I think the thing is, if you're the age of 40 plus, and you haven't become comfortable in your own skin, I'm really sorry, because that's one of the biggest joys I've had about being 40 plus, is I'm just way more comfortable and I just stop giving a crap. What people in general think about me is not really my concern any longer. Sure, you always will care a little bit what, you know, you don't want to look a fool, but at the same time, you know, you just don't give a crap as much anymore. You're just like, okay, that's, you know, if people don't like you, you're like, okay, well, that's who I am. If you don't like it, too bad. I mean, it's not my problem. I'm not gonna change for you. You know, unless you're a horrible person or something, then you probably need to change a little bit. But if you're not a horrible person, just, you know, be yourself. All right, we're going to put our pot down here. Get ourselves some fresh rabbit pies made. Yum, yum. They can take a long walk off a short pier, exactly. They sure can. We actually have that much venison, huh? Is one of these a big piece? Oh, these are 0.2 kilos each. Oh, interesting. Well, let's make them into venison pies. That's way better than cooking up those little tiny pieces. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is by 40, you kind of can't lodge that complaint and ask for an upgrade at that point. You're kind of past the point of being able to demand that, so. All right, let's go ahead and break down that torch there. I am whom I am. Your opinion means nothing. Yeah, well, and honestly, your opinion, you know, I'll listen to your opinion, but it's probably not going to change who I am. And I'm not saying you never have nothing to work on. We always have stuff to work on throughout our life. But, honestly, by the time I hit 40, I was like, okay, I've worked on most of the crap. There's some stuff I'd like to make better about myself, but I'm not going to beat myself up over it any longer. I'm done anguishing. Really? It ran out of fuel. Really? Oh, I'm just gonna take my cooking thing. That makes me sad. How did I come to start streaming? Well, I watched back in about late 2015, my son showed me Twitch. He was watching a COD tournament on Twitch. I was like, that looks cool. And I started watching it with him. And then I got into a game called you remember Clash of Clans and Clash Royale? I got into those because I was just like having fun with some mobile games. And so I started playing a little bit of Clash of Clans, then I played Clash Royale, and then there were some streamers on who were playing Clash Royale as well, because Clash Royale was kind of big back then, and there was a lot of people playing it. And so I was checking that out a little bit, and I started talking to a couple of streamers, one guy named Bunker James, there was another guy named Hyphonics that I watched a lot, there was another gal called BBXH who I watched a lot who played it. And I started watching them, and I started talking to Bunker James about what he did, and he was just talking about how he streamed a little bit here and there and had fun with it. And I was like, well, that seems kind of fun, and so I basically went, hey, I'll give it a try. And so in 2016, September 2016, I started streaming. Right about my daughter's birthday, it was like it was right in that area. I started September 16th of 2016, and I basically played some EverQuest, and then in late 2016, early 2017,
can stop me.
one of my viewers who was watching me was like, "Hey, do you like survival type stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like fun." And they turned me on to Long Dark. And I started playing Long Dark then. And pretty much the rest is history. Alex, how you doing? The rest is history. I've been playing Long Dark since February of 2017 now. And I think I'm almost at the... Let's see where I'm at. Where am I at on my time now for Long Dark? I'm at 6,788 hours on Long Dark right now. So I'm approaching the 7K mark on Long Dark now. I remember when I turned 5K, I was like, wow, I've played 5,000 hours in this game. But yeah, so I've been playing since 2017. I was playing it before they had story mode, before they had, well, back when I started playing Long Dark, and I'm not like, I'm not OG Long Dark where there was only Mystery Lake or Mystery Lake Pleasant Valley Coastal Highway. Back when I started playing, there was Mystery Lake, Forlorn Muskeg, Timberwolf Mountain, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, and Desolation Point. 6 zones in the game. That was it. And honestly, I think the game was almost harder back then because you had less options. You had to sort of do things a certain way or not survive. Now you have a lot of options. I think survival has become a little more, not easier, but it's just become a lot more palatable for people. So, there's a lot more to do. Long Dark's my main game. Yeah, I pretty much play Long Dark every day of the week. Except, every once in a while I'll stray from that. But I usually play Long Dark every day of the week from 9 to noon, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I usually at noon I'll switch over and play a different game. Like today we're going to play some Planet Crafter. After we get done here in about 20 minutes, we're going to play some Planet Crafter. Tomorrow we're going to be starting a new Stellaris run. Thursday we'll be doing 7 Days to Die. No, State of Decay 2. Friday we'll be doing 7 Days to Die, New York City map mod. Saturday we'll be playing some more Manor Lords. I usually do Medieval Dynasty, but we're doing Manor Lords right now. And then Sunday we'll be doing maybe Escape the Pacific, maybe Medieval Dynasty. I'm making up my mind on that. But the whole schedule is down below. You can look at the schedule down there. But generally, yeah, I play Long Dark pretty much every day of the week. And we have fun with it. We do little fun challenges with it. We laugh, we cry, we get attacked by wolves, we do things we probably shouldn't have done. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can sustain a torch outside at all. Where is the stove? There's the stove. And I know the door's right next to that. How much water do I have right now? Let's eat a few cattails. It's not too survival-y. Well, Long Dark it has a lot of survival. A lot of survival in it. Yeah, all my old runs, all the way back to 2017, are all up on YouTube. My YouTube channel has all I have like I have almost 5,000 videos on YouTube. I was looking at that the other day and I'm like, oh my God, I have so many videos on YouTube. It's insane. It's insanity. And they aren't like 10-minute videos. They're all like 3-hour videos. YouTube probably hates my guts. That's probably why they don't promote me very much. Probably hate my guts because I'm taking up so much of their bandwidth. So much of their storage. Ooh, I don't like this weather. It's too windy and we need a torch or something going up there. Alright. Yeah, Fluffy was in the dam back then. Yep, Fluffy was the most fearsome of creatures. I played most of the YouTube vids, took a year. Some of them are bad. Some of them are just bad. Just bad. They're just bad. I'm not even gonna make excuses for them. They're just bad. Really? Are you really gonna start a blizzard on me? I mean, at least they got food and water. I mean, that's something. You have 844 games in my Steam wish list. Good Lord. I've got like 20 or 30 and I feel bad about that. All right, let's just pass time for a couple hours, then we'll sleep for a couple hours. Then we'll get up and we'll see if we can go outside. I have to do this next phase, we have to have decent weather, and you'll see why when we get up there. I mean, I could theoretically do it with a flare, but I'd rather save my flare if I can. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. I like it, liking it, liking it. Okay, let's eat a pie. And then I'm gonna take 3 of the good pies on me. Oh, I've got pies on me. Okay, let's drop those 2 here. Now we're gonna need a torch, guaranteed. Oh yeah, well back then you had to sit there and stare at the fire while you cooked. You could not, when you were cooking a piece of meat, you literally had to just look at the fire the whole time. There was no advanced cooking like there is now. You wanted to make water, you were looking at the fire the whole time. Yes, there's a bottleneck up here that has multiple wolves in it. No point in not picking the cattails, though. Now, one cool thing, if you ever have a problem with cabin fever at the Angler's Den, as long as you have enough wood, there's 2 options you have. You can go, there's a cave over the other direction, or there's this fire barrel right here that you can make a fire in and just camp by for a little while. And it always has a can of tomato soup by it for some reason. I don't know. The soup is just always there. Static, how you doing, buddy? Static Project, how you doing? Could you give a shout out to Static Project, please? I messed up and didn't give him a proper shout out the other day when he redeemed a shout out. I did give it to him, but it was after we were already kind of on the wind down. If you could give a shout out to Static Project, that would be great. Go give him some love, everybody. Go check him out. Boom, there he is right there. Go give him a follow. Hi, Cindy. How you doing? It's an old clip. Hey, you know what? The old clips are the funniest ones sometimes. Those are the best ones. You know, I'm doing pretty darn good. If I can get these rose hips, that'd even be better. There we go. It's the memories. The memories. Alright, so this is where we're going to face the wolves down, boys and girls. This is where the big bad bubbas are. This is where the bubbas are. It's not good. I don't like it. There's usually like 3 to 4 up here. Sometimes 5. Torches did not scare wolves back then, now. Torch walking became a new, it's a newer generation thing. It's what all the kids, what all the cool kids are doing these days. I usually cut up this way because if you go up by the rock there, they can blindside you easier. If you go up this way, they have to sort of show their face before they see you. Although this little hill here is the most dangerous hill in the game. Okay, the wolves are just freaking me out now. Oh yeah, you could drop a decoy. You could drop a decoy and the wolf would walk right up to the decoy and you could shoot him in the face. Okay, I'm freaking out a little bit. Where's the wolves? I mean, I'm not going to complain, but it's making me a little freaked out. Maybe it's because it's right after a blizzard. They haven't respawned yet or something. So weird. Yeah, I guess the wolves have the night off or something. I wonder if you can make an ice hole here. Oh, you can! Look at that. You could fish up here if you wanted to. You could totally fish up here if you wanted to. That's awesome. I saw a feather over there. Feather right there, too. That's a weird-ass looking stump. That is a lot of rocks. This snow has a lot of rock. That snow knows how to rock, boys and girls. Okay, that is very weird. I have never once ever come up here and there not be any wolves. That is like a first for me. Yeah, I know. Me either, Beetlebee. There's always a ton of wolves up here. I mean, I'm glad they aren't here, but it makes me wonder what else the game has. And it's like the game's trying to lull me into a false sense of security or something. The game's like, oh, don't worry about it, Atheenon. Everything's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okie dokie. Marine flare, that's nice. Alrighty. We're naked now. And that's how you get through a waterfall with your torch still lit. You cheated a little bit. Little fuel for us, nice. I'm hoping that the deer is up here. Yeah, I got this torch. This is my last torch. Another piece of coal. Woo! I must have broke the game, Beetlebee. That's the only thing I can think of. I must have broke the sucker. Yes! Yes! Give it to me! Excellent. That's another deer hide and a couple more guts for us, which is amazing. That's awesome. We needed that so bad. So freaking bad.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
They had to have not spawned in yet. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think, although, I mean, they had plenty of time. I don't know what they were waiting for. The best fuel in the game. Oh, and hey, an angler book. Nice. We can read our way up. Okay, I'm gonna drop. Let's see. Let's take a drink of water. Nah, I just think I broke the game. That's what it is. Wow, 1.7 kilos. Awesome. Awesome possum.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right, let's go up real quick. We're gonna leave a few items up here. Let's leave 2 liters of water. Let's drop our pry bar, that, our hacksaw. Can't deploy that. Let's drop that as well. And let's drop our coal. And our piece of fir, piece of cedar. There we go. The kerosene only weighs 0.11 because it has nothing in it. My kerosene weighs literally nothing. I keep it around just to hold the rest of my kerosene in. All right, let's take one of the guts. Yeah, I like having a nice jerry can that I can just add oil to if I want to. It makes me feel good about myself. Yum yum. Oh, and the music starts now. Okay, I like that. I hope they give us a hot slot for the skillet at some point. I hate having to do it that way. I'm used to it now, but I hate having to do it that way. It always annoys me. I want a hotkey for the skillet. I want it on the reticle menu, baby. Just like the pot and the can. Actually, you know what? They could take the can. They could take the slot for the can and just get rid of it. I'd never, ever, ever use the can, really, so... They get rid of that and I wouldn't care. I'd love to have the slot for that there instead. Throw a stick on there and grab one more torch. Oh, we're good to climb. Let's go. Let's go, baby. There we go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You're fine. What are you complaining about, my dear? Yeah, you can't climb any ropes now, but you're fine. Look at that. You can still sprint. Look at you and your little sprintiness. My sprinting queen. She is the sprinting queen. Sometimes there'll be a body or something over here, like a wolf body. Oh, look, there's a little fire for us. Little can of dog food. Backpack. With some ketchup chips in it. We got some ketchup chips, boys and girls, which are, by the way, those are delicious, Valor. Ketchup chips are delicious. I wish we could get them in the States, but we can't. Now I'm thinking of ketchup chips, I'm getting hungry. Mmm. Ketchup chips sound good. Or just click right on the food and put it on it. I know, it's awesome sending me some. I appreciate that so much, Valor. I really do. I could probably get them off Amazon or something if I really wanted to. Oh, jeez. The torch stays lit when you climb, but not when you do the travois. Yeah, it's a weird. I don't know, Kenneth, if they're gonna fix that down the road or not. Hey, Data, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing okay. It's been a busy month so far. Busy month. Did a lot of driving last week, so that kind of blew me out. But I got my goals and stuff done, so that's good. Then I got to drive this week too. Boo. But hey, that's what it is. That's how life goes some days. Yeah, things are evening out a little bit. Thank you for the bear apocalypse, though. By the way, I do need to give out some points for that. I love chocolate covered raisins. Chocolate covered raisins are amazing. Amazing. I get tired of dealing with all the cups of teas. That's what the flasks are great for. The flasks are awesome for that. If you're tired of dealing with all the teas, get some flasks and just carry around all your teas in the flasks. I hear the bear right here. By the way, this is a safe spot. You cannot get hit by the bear up here. Yeah, the bear's like right there. Well, we hit him. I guess that's something. Oh, wow, he turned around really quick. That's wild. He's angry. It's like Atheenon shot me with a sharp stick, man. It's 2 arrows down. It's only one arrow down temperatures right here. go ahead and just light a little fire. Light a little fire for the bear. Bears down, bears down. But that's the place to hunt the bear in this place. If you're gonna come here, you're gonna always have the bear here. Now he may be way down the line. He may be way away, but that's the best place to hunt him from. And now we can't move. Alright, now we can move. This is where the travois comes in handy. You deploy it.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
We put all our bags of meat in there. Put our guts and our hides in there. I'm missing 2 guts from the bear. I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're right there. There we go. All right, let's take a couple torches. Now remember, the torches are all going to get blown out by us doing our stuff, so... We're just taking these to get sticks back from our fire. That's it. Give you guys all night vision. And the nice thing is, that's the only predator up here. There's nothing else up here that can hurt you. Except yourself. You are the only thing that can hurt you up here. I don't think there's anything here that we can look at. No. Okay. Although you will notice, by the way, that right here it's 11 degrees. This is a mildly warm spot, this bear's cave. It's like outdoors, yet it still has warmth on it for some reason or another. Don't know why. Never ask why. Never ask why. It just does. There's the remains of somebody less lucky than us. So yeah, now we're up here. We got the bear. We're gonna basically harvest them. I'm not gonna cook a lot of them because we just don't have a lot of fuel right now. But we'll definitely get him harvested up, and that'll be food for us in the future if you want. You know some old fart giving some heat in the cavern. Oh yeah, well yeah, the old bear fart. Well yeah, I guess that would give a little bit of heat in there, but not a lot. Wolves heard cats were coming and went to rafts to lodge a protest. That's why they weren't at the bottleneck. Yeah, the dogs heard the cats were coming. They're like, hey, man, you know, we told you we didn't want cats in the game, bro. That's the only reason we decided to be in your game. Was that back in the day you promised us we would be the alpha predators, not those damn cats. The gas-heated cavern. Just don't light a match, right? Don't light a match and you'll go poof. I wonder if anybody ever bothered to count all the human bodies in the game. I don't know if anybody ever has, Kenneth. I know that they do change game to game. There's bodies that'll be in certain spots, and other times they aren't in the spot again. So I think there's different spawn points that can have bodies, but I don't think there's a few that are kind of fixed. But like a very famous one is St. Carl Bob, who's in the Mystery Lake camp office on the up the stairs. He's not always there. Now, the guy in the body in the Carter Hydro Dam, that one is always there right after as you go through the door from the upper to the lower. That body is always right there. So there are some bodies that are like fixed, and then there's other ones that have a variable if they're going to show up or not. And honestly, I don't know if anybody's ever counted them. I don't know if anybody's ever bothered to count them all. There's a key here. That goes to the box down there, which will probably have nothing in it, but that's okay.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Now you really can't carry this load for much longer. All right, let's drop the bags of meat. Except for one. Woo!
It's so cold.
Oh, we made it to the miners' camp, boys and girls. Hallelujah! And we now have a bear hide curing, which is great. Got some guts curing underneath it, which is even better. And we got to do. And have you met Ted? We got a deer hide there too. And we got some socks under the table. And we got a bag of meat on us. Yum, yum. Yummy, yummy. Nummy. 4.7. That's not bad. What the heck just happened? Oh, I hit back and not harvest. Yeah, let's just do it with our hands because I don't care how long it takes. I care not how long it takes. I don't want to repair my weapons anymore. Oh God, look at the time. Holy crap. Well, wow. We've sped right along today, haven't we? Okay, well, let's go out and drop our meat off. So tomorrow we've got a lot of stuff to do, boys and girls. Tomorrow we've got a lot of stuff to do. Oops, hold on a second. Get my meaty pies up here by the door. There we go. Because, yeah, we have all of this. We got all of this meat to harvest tomorrow. The good news is we have not only a fire barrel there in that hut, but we can also go up to the foreman's hut and have a fireplace there that has two slots to cook on. Oh, wow, we found a heavy hammer here. That is wild. And there's a workbench here, too, but there's a fire barrel here. Found that heavy hammer here. That's pretty cool. That would be a great heavy hammer to take over to Desolation Point. So yeah, we got lots of stuff to do tomorrow, boys and girls, but we're gonna get our save point here. And actually, let's just sleep. Let's get a save point by sleeping. That's probably better save point to get. There we go. All right, and now we're gonna actually wrap up our long dark today. We'll return tomorrow with more of this run right here. We'll pick up right where tomorrow we'll get to the technical backpack. I guarantee it. Tomorrow we'll get to that technical backpack, which is going to be awesome. But for right now, we're going to be switching gears, and we're going to be playing a little bit of the Planet Crafter. Tomorrow, Stellaris comes up with their brand new update. But today we're going to play a little bit of Planet Crafter for a few hours, and we might even try some Manor Lords later on. But Planet Crafter is on the schedule for right now. And so for those of you on YouTube, I will see you in like 4 or 5 minutes. Don't forget to like the video on YouTube, by the way, boys and girls. I'll see you in 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to take a quick potty break and I'll be right back. Those of you here on Twitch will keep going, and we'll just be going all the way through. But YouTube, I'm going to turn it off, switch up the titles, get everything ready to go. Take my break, and then I'll be back. So YouTube, thank you for coming by for Long Dark, and I'll see you tomorrow for Long Dark if I don't see you in like 4 or 5 minutes for Planet Crafter. Bye!